welcome back to another indie horror game, Descent to the SS Veilbreaker. The developer of this emailed me and asked me to check it out. I'm always happy to oblige, so let's give this a look. Mr. Blackwood, 3 nights ago, the cargo SS Veilbreaker went down in flames off the coast of Scapa Flow. No survivors. The owning company claims it was an accident, mechanical failure, perhaps a lightning strike. But they're asking for full compensation, and that makes it our problem. You'll descend in the Abyssal Surveyor, locate the wreck, assess the damage, and determine what really happened. Look for signs of fire, breach points, anything that proves or disproves their story. You have limited oxygen and no backup. This isn't an expedition, it's an investigation. Get in, get the evidence, and get out. Find the truth and return. That's all we require. Oh, if only it were that easy.
Right. Let's get this underway. Your task is to descend to the Veilbreaker's remains and see if you can discern anything that might suggest this wasn't quite the mishap our underwriters seem so keen to accept. The submersible's operation is quite simple. At the rear, you'll find 3 gauges indicating oxygen, pressure, and electricity levels, from top to bottom. Should the electricity dip, the crank beside them will restore it with a few turns. Be mindful that the pressure will increase as you descend. Should the gauge enter the red zone, please pause your descent and allow it to stabilize. Your oxygen supply is sufficient for approximately 25 minutes, so please utilize your time effectively. The lever at the front controls vertical movement and speed, and there's an indicator next to it displaying your distance from the wreck. Now, please proceed and report back your findings promptly. Oh, and one final note. The pilot of the previous expedition apparently thought it prudent to open the rear door. Need I elaborate on the consequences? Please, for the sake of our company's finances and your continued employment, ensure that door remains firmly shut.
Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Abyssal Surveyor Operating Manual, Royal Maritime Insurance Company, 1904. Instructions for get... Yeah, so oxygen, pressure, power from top to bottom on those gauges. If the power goes down, we hit the crank right next to the gauges. Depth control lever is at the front. If the pressure gets too high, which is the middle gauge, then we need to stop and let it stabilize. Alright, alright, alright. Got it. Oh shit. There goes the power already. Let's crank that back into the green. Before we get descending here. Alright. Watch the pressure gauge in the middle. Looks like we got a ways to go yet before we get all the way down there. Pressure doesn't seem to be going up too fast. But we're not really moving that fast either. We still got over 2,200 meters down to get to the wreck here. Oops. Alright. Whoop. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, it went. The pressure gauge went back into the green pretty quick. Alright, good, good. Go ahead and keep going down. Power was almost in the red again. It's really funny that they gave us...
Splendid. You're descending now, are you? Very good. Just thumbing through the dossier here. Veilbreaker, Captain. The name does stir a memory. Seems our esteemed captain had something of a record. Implicated in no fewer than half a dozen unfortunate incidents by the look of it. Now, I mean no disrespect to the departed, heaven forbid, but, well, the sea is oft a lonesome mistress, is she not? And sailors, God bless them, are known on occasion to seek certain comforts, if you catch my meaning.
I'm not sure what you're implying, but... Are you saying they were drunk? I don't know what you were... So this is simple enough. We just watch the pressure, watch the power. I find it weird that for this deep of a trip, they only gave us 25 minutes of oxygen. How are we supposed to get all the way down there, figure out what happened? Uh-oh. Something's banging on the outside here. I feel like most of this game is going to be the descent, honestly. If we even make it. Maybe we'll get eaten by a giant sea monster before we even get down that far. Maybe that's the point. Oh, shit. I actually have to watch that, because if I pull it too far back, we start going back up. Yeah, those sounds do not make me happy. It also looks like the pressure is increasing faster the farther down we get, which would make perfect sense. Oh, shit.
Lost power is a few turns of the crank truly so taxing. I did instruct you to monitor the gauges. This is not some idle underwater excursion. Focus on the task. Watch your instruments and spare us from any further amateur missteps.
Oh, shut your yap. I'm the one down here probably gonna die, not you. Oh, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, but we're getting there. The fuck?
Again. We've lost power again. This is the second occurrence, and at such a critical juncture, no less. I fail to see how maintaining basic function of the crank and gauges proves so difficult.
The power was almost full, you fucking loudmouth bastard. Something's knocking it out. Gotta be below 1,000 meters by now. Oh, yeah. Barely, but yeah. Oh, shit. Let's try to keep the power up. I don't want to listen to this guy's yap anymore. We're the ones risking our lives, and he's up there flapping his pie hole. Oh, shit. Is that the ghost of the captain of the ship we're going down to? That was creepy. Yeah, we're almost halfway through our oxygen, and we're not even to the ship yet.
The door handle has shifted. Did my instructions somehow escape you? I was perfectly clear. The door was to remain untouched. And now, with the pressure as it stands, it cannot be properly secured. One truly does wonder about the standards of this organization. These costly missteps, entirely avoidable.
No. Because I didn't touch it. See? Power just went straight to 0. And now it won't crank back up. That was weird. Getting close. It won't let me pull it back. There it goes. I don't know if I accidentally moved it too far or whether that was whatever's down here messing with us, pushing the lever forward.
The indicator suggests we're nearing the site. Now, as instructed, turn your attention to the left viewport. The Veilbreaker's remains should come into view shortly.
Yep, there it is. Oh, shit. What? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Heh. Something opened the door from the outside, and we died. So, we never actually get an answer about what happened to that other ship. I'm guessing the thing that showed up in the viewport window was supposed to be the captain of that ship. But you know, he said that the captain of that the last person they sent down here popped his door open and died. But maybe he didn't. Maybe because something just opened that door and killed us. So the same thing probably happened to that guy. That's pretty creepy. I kind of like the fact that there's no explanation. You know, something screwed up happened on that other ship. We went down. They sent somebody down. He died. They sent us down. Now we're dead. Nobody's ever really gonna find out because whatever sank that ship doesn't want anyone to find out, and it'll kill anyone that comes down and tries to look. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. It had a nice iron lung valve vibe about it. Uh, Another good, super unsettling, you know, uh, submersible game. Um, but that was Descent to the SS Veilbreaker. Very good. I enjoyed that. I mean, there's really not much to it except monitoring the gauges, and but creepy stuff happens the farther you get down, and then you just die with no answers, no explanation for what was happening at all. Normally in a game I would call that lazy, but in a situation like that, it works because it, leaves you to think about it. Pretty good. Pretty good. I enjoyed that. I did. So that was Descent to the SS Veilbreaker. Thank you for watching, as always. Details for that are in the description. I would strongly suggest, even though if you just watch that, you play it for yourself because, it has a lot of atmosphere for such a simple setting in one room. It does. Uh, like that if you liked it. Dislike it if not. I'll see you in the next game.